Reunion by Colton Dennis. When a big reunion takes place, some of the classmates find out about someone's dark past, in the form of a serial killer, who is going around killing their old classmates. And will they be stopped? Footsteps walking. Kyle Nix trips. Footsteps continue. Walking. A pickaxe is being dragged. A figure with a black X mask and wearing black clothes appears, then looks around. Kyle is hiding behind bushes. Twig snaps. The figure looks around, then throws the pickaxe. Thudding sound. The figure walks towards the bushes, then sees a deer carcass. Kyle is slowly crawling. The figure pulls the pickaxe out of the deer. Kyle appears behind the figure, then hits him with a rock. The figure falls. "I hope you rot in hell," said Kyle, running away. The figure's hand moves. Kyle continues running, then stops. Cars driving past. Kyle smiles, then starts to walk. Twig snaps. Kyle turns around. The figure swings the pickaxe. Kyle ducks, steps backwards, and then falls down the hill. The figure looks down the hill. Kyle groans, sees his broken leg, then slowly crawls. Foot steps onto Kyle's leg. Kyle looks. Disembodied voice. "Goodbye, Kyle," said the figure swinging the pickaxe. Building appears. Jeffrey Fullington appears. Mouse clicking. Footsteps approaching. Martin Morgan appears. "Mr. Fullington," said Marin. Jeffrey looks up. Martin Morgan. "You pathetic piece of waste," said Jeffrey, standing up. "Well, look at you. You're just a cubicle employee," said Martin. Both Jeffrey and Martin get face to face. Jeffrey smiles, then hugs Martin. "So, what have you been up to?" asked Jeffrey. I've just been busy with my low-end job. Stupid boss thinks I should do everything myself," said Martin. "Just quit," said Jeffrey. I would, but what would I do during the day?" asked Martin. "Another job," said Jeffrey. "Yeah, but this job has its moments," said Martin. "Like?" asked Jeffrey. "Spending time in the copy room," said Martin. "Why would you spend time in the copy room?" asked Jeffrey. Martin smiles. "Well, most of those girls are hot," said Martin. "You slept with your co-workers?" asked Jeffrey. "Well, the hot ones," said Martin. "I'm surprised you didn't sleep with your boss," said Jeffrey. "Well, my boss is a dude, but his wife was pretty good," said Martin. Jeffrey looks at Martin. "You never surprise me, Martin," said Jeffrey. "Thanks. So you want to go for a beer?" asked Martin. "Yeah, let me finish this. Then I'll meet you at the bar," said Jeffrey. "All right, see you there," said Martin. Walking away. Jeffrey is typing on the keyboard. Bar appears. Door opens. Jeffrey walks inside. Adam Galloway appears behind the bar. "Mr. Fullington," said Adam. "Hey Adam, have you seen Martin Morgan? Black hair, 7 feet. Ugly fucker," said Jeffrey. "Oh, over there," said Adam, pointing. Jeffrey looks. Martin talks to girls, then sees Jeffrey. "Jeff, over here," said Martin. Adam. "Beer, please," said Jeffrey. Adam hands Jeffrey beer. Jeffrey walks, then sits down. "You bothering these ladies?" asked Jeffrey. "They bothered me first," said Martin. Women are walking away. "So, you've been in town since graduation?" asked Jeffrey. "Well, after graduation, I went on the road. I wound up in jail and bailed out. Then I started the job at this place," said Martin. "Well, I went to college and dropped out. I met a girl. I went to get married. She ran off with my brother. Then I was by myself, said Jeffrey. Wow, we've both been through hell. But we stayed there, said Martin. Hell is a better place. This is deeper than hell, said Jeffrey. Yeah? Martin looks. Dude, check it out. 10 o'clock. A hot blonde, said Martin. Jeffrey looks. Lavinia Kudrow appears. Holy shit, said Jeffrey. What? Asked Martin. That's Lavinia Kudrow, said Jeffrey. Who? Asked Martin. Remember? In science class? She did the project on the Venus flytrap, said Jeffrey. 4i fly tramp. Wow. Time did wonders for her, said Martin. Jeffrey smiles. Lavinia looks, then walks towards them. Jeffrey Fullington, said Lavinia. Yes, said Jeffrey. It's me, Lavinia Kudrow, said Lavinia. Yeah, I remember you, said Jeffrey. Hey Lavinia, remember me? Asked Martin. Martin, said Lavinia. Martin Morgan, said Martin. Oh, I remember you. You told everyone to call me Four-Eyed Fly Tramp, said Lavinia. Yeah, well, I was a jock, said Martin. And I was on the mathletes. So, Jeffrey, could we meet sometime and talk? Asked Lavinia. Sure. Jeffrey pulls out a card. Here's my number, said Jeffrey. Great. I'll call you, said Lavinia, walking away. Dude, you're so lucky, said Martin. Jeffrey smiles. Building appears. The door opens and then shuts. Jeffrey turns on their TV. Philip Thomas Vince appears on TV. Hi, I'm Philip Thomas Vince. I'm down here by Highway 89. The police have found the body of $1 million man. Kyle Nix, said Philip Thomas. Jeffrey looks at TV. Kyle Nix, Kyle. Jeffrey grabs the yearbook. Pages flipping. Nix. Jeffrey stops on the page and then sees a picture of Kyle. Kyle Nix, said Jeffrey, looking at TV. Bar appears. The lights turn off. Adam walks outside, locks the door, then walks down an alley. A dumpster lid opens. Adam puts bags in the dumpster, shuts the lid, and then starts walking away. Banging. Noise. Adam looks. Who's there? Hello. Adam starts walking again. Another banging noise. Adam looks again. Who's out here? Come on out. Grinding noise. Who's out here? You know if you don't. Show yourself. I'll call the police, said Adam. Grinding continues. A figure appears. Adam looks. The figure's gone. Adam walking. A shadow appears on the wall. Adam ducks. A pickaxe hits the wall. Adam looks at the figure. The figure struggles with the pickaxe, then pulls it out. Adam runs. Keys jingling. The figure looks. Door unlocks. Adam runs inside, then locks the door. The pickaxe goes through the door. Adam runs behind the bar, then grabs the shotgun. Gun cocks. Banging on the door. Adam slowly walks towards the door, peeks through the hole, and then looks out the window. The figure's gone. Adam turns around. A baseball bat hits Adam. Adam groans. Disembodied voice. Mr. Galloway, send a message to Jeffrey Fullington, said disembodied voice. Who are you? Asked Adam. Call me Black X, said Black X, swinging the pickaxe. Sun rises. Jeffrey groans. Phone ringing. Jeffrey grabs the phone. Hello? Yes, I know Adam Galloway. What? I'll be right there, said Jeffrey. Hanging up the phone. Door opens. Lavinia appears. Oh, Jeff. Are you going somewhere? Asked Lavinia. Yeah, what can I do for you? Asked Jeffrey. I could come back if you want, said Lavinia. Yes, because I'm in a hurry, said Jeffrey. Late for work? Asked Lavinia. Jeffrey stops, then looks at Lavinia. You didn't hear that bartender, Adam Galloway. He's dead, said Jeffrey. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jeff. Is there anything I can do? Asked Lavinia. No. I gotta go, said Jeffrey. Lights flashing. Car stops. The door opens and then shuts. Jeffrey walking. Lee Howard appears, then holds up his hand. You can't go any further, said Lee. I was called, said Jeffrey. Lee looks at Jeffrey. Jeffrey Fullington. God, it's been too long, said Lee, shaking Jeffrey's hand. Jeffrey looks at Lee. 2 questions. 1. Who are you? And 2. How do you know me? Asked Jeffrey. Lee laughs. You don't remember me? I lived across the street from you. We went to school together. Jeffrey continues staring at Lee. Come on, Lee Howard, said Lee. Lee, oh, I remember. Yeah, you spell your name like a girl. Yeah, I definitely remember you. Where's Adam? Asked Jeffrey. This way, said Lee. Both Jeffrey and Lee are walking. Randall Williams appears. Ah, Lee, and you must be Mr. Fullington, said Randall. Jeffrey, officer, what happened? Asked Jeffrey. Well, Mr. Galloway was found in the dumpster, but I think it started in the bar. The person who killed him dragged his body, then dumped it in here, said Randall. Do you know who did it? Asked Jeffrey. Well, that's why we called you. While we were investigating the scene, we stumbled upon a message. And it's for you, said Randall. All 3 walk into the bar. Jeffrey sees blood on the wall. And quote, Jeffrey Fullington. It's time to open your eyes, and quote. Did people check the videotapes? Asked Jeffrey. That's what I told my men. But when they went to check, the tapes were gone. We're dealing with someone who's done this before, said Randall. Like a serial killer? Asked Jeffrey. Yep, said Randall. Am I free to go now? Asked Jeffrey. Yes, but don't leave town, said Randall. Jeffrey walks outside. Martin approaches. Dude, I just heard. Sorry about Adam, said Martin. Thanks. Let's get a beer, said Jeffrey. Leo Till appears, then watches both Jeffrey and Martin. Dick Kochner and Dominic Phil appear. That's Jeffrey Fullington? Asked Dick. Yep, said Leo. What's our next move? Asked Dominic. We wait, then we'll get them to agree to it, said Leo. All 3 are walking away. The bar door opens. Both Jeffrey and Martin walk inside. Give us a beer, said Jeffrey. Beer being set in front of both Jeffrey and Martin. You know, I'm surprised. They opened another bar down the street, said Martin. Competition, like always, said Jeffrey. Drinking beer. So, what do you want to do? Asked Martin. Nothing, said Jeffrey. Come on, man. Yeah, I get that your friend died, but the world moves on. Hey, let's go ride horses. You always liked the view, said Martin. No, I want to stay here and get plastered, said Jeffrey. Well, I'll stay too. One of us needs to drive the other home, especially after getting plastered, said Martin. Music playing. Jeffrey is drinking, jumps up and down, then woos. Martin nods at bartender number 1. Bartender number 1 approaches. Martin takes a drink. Jeffrey trips into woman number 1. Watch it. Jeffrey burps. Bitch, said Jeffrey. Ma number 2 stands up. What did you call my wife? Asked ma number 2. Martin approaches. All right, my friend's drunk. He didn't mean that, said Martin. Jeffrey laughing. Hey, I bet you can't. Jeffrey burps again. Satisfy your wife. Hey honey, do you want to go home with her? Real man? Asked Jeffrey. That's it, said number 2. Both Jeffrey and Martin run. Ma number 2 chases both Jeffrey and Martin. Both Jeffrey and Martin are walking. We lost him. Jeffrey giggles. All right. And quat? Giggles, and quat. Let's get you home, said Martin, picking up Jeffrey. You're such a good friend, said Jeffrey. Yeah, well, now I know you're definitely drunk, said Martin. Door opens. Martin places Jeffrey on the bed. Oh, this is comfy, said Jeffrey. Yeah, I think that's why you bought it. All right. Good night, pal, said Martin. Nighty-night, said Jeffrey. Martin walking. Leo tackles Martin. Martin groans. Tie him up, said Leo. Dick ties Martin's arms together. All three pick up Martin, then start walking. Factory appears. Door opens. Martin gets pushed down. Then looks up. Black X appears. Mr. Morgan, a friend of Jeffrey's Fullington, said Black X. Who are you? Asked Martin. I call myself Black X, said Black X. What do you want with me? Asked Martin. What I wanted for the past 20 years. Revenge, said Black X. What did I do to you? Asked Martin. Painful things, said Black X. Well, I'm sorry, said Martin. Black X grabs hedge clippers. Sorry, doesn't cut it, Mr. Morgan. Hold him. All three are holding Martin. Hold out his tongue. Black X approaches. Dominic pulls out Martin's tongue. Black X steps forward. Martin struggling. Black X raises hedge clippers. Hedge clippers cut out Martin's tongue. Martin is lying on concrete. What now? Asked Leo. Dump him wherever, said Black X, walking away. All three continuously kick Martin. Knocking on the door. Jeffrey groans. Knocking continues. Coming, said Jeffrey. Door opens. Both Lee and Randall appear. Mr. Fullington, may we come in? Asked Randall. Sure. Both Lee and Randall walk into the apartment. What's up, Captain? Asked Jeffrey. Do you know where you were last night? Asked Randall. Honestly, no. Do you? Asked Jeffrey. Yes, you and Martin Morgan were together, said Lee. Oh, that's why I have a hangover, said Jeffrey. Have you seen Mr. Morgan? Asked Randall. If I can't remember last night, what do you think? Why? Asked Jeffrey. He's missing, said Randall. Are you sure? He didn't go home? Asked Jeffrey. Nope. Last time people saw him, you were with him, said Randall. I don't know, said Jeffrey. All right, like I told you last time. Don't leave town, said Randall. Yes, sir, said Jeffrey. Both Lee and Randall are walking out. Jeffrey walks toward the car. Philip Thomas approaches. Jeffrey Fullington, said Philip Thomas. Listen, I don't have time, said Jeffrey. Especially for an old classmate, said Philip Thomas. Jeffrey stops, then looks. Philip Thomas smiles. Let me guess. I graduated with you? Asked Jeffrey. Yeah, I called you Jeff Fillington, said Philip Thomas. Jeffrey gasps. And quat. Pull that Vince, and quat. Holy shit, said Jeffrey, hugging Philip Thomas. You got time for a beer? Asked Philip Thomas. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, said Jeffrey. All right, coffee, said Philip Thomas. I would, but I got work. Maybe after, said Jeffrey. No problem, said Philip Thomas. Jeffrey running. Building. Appears. Sorry, I'm late. Bad day yesterday. Jeffrey walks towards the cubicle, places the suitcase, and then sees a present. What's this? Asked Jeffrey, grabbing the present. A present, said woman number 2. Jeffrey opens the lid. Martin's tongue appears. Who sent this? Asked Jeffrey. I think his name was Leo, said woman number 2. Jeffrey puts the lid back on. I need to go, said Jeffrey, walking away. All 3 are watching. He got it, said Leo. Black X steps forward, then hands paper. Take care of them. He'll get the message, said Black X. Jeffrey walks, then bumps into Lavinia. Oh, Jeff, said Lavinia. Sorry about that, said Jeffrey. Listen, you busy tonight? Asked Lavinia. No, said Jeffrey. Good. Cause me and you dinner, said Lavinia. Tell me where, and I'll meet you. There, said Jeffrey. Lavinia writes on paper, then hands it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey smiles, looks at the present, then walks away. A police station appears. Jeffrey walks inside. Lee looks. Jeff, what are you doing here? Asked Lee. Someone sent me this, said Jeffrey, opening the lid. Follow me. The door opens and then shuts. Chief, Mr. Fullington received something, said Lee. Let me see, said Randall. Jeffrey sets the present down, then lifts the lid. All 3 are looking at the tongue. What is that? Asked Lee. It's someone's tongue, said Randall. It's not just anyone's tongue. I believe it's Martin's, said Jeffrey. Lee, take this to the lab. Make sure it's Martin's tongue. Mr. Fullington, tonight, me and Lee will watch you. Are you going to be at your apartment? Asked Randall. No, I have a date with Lavinia, said Jeffrey. All right, we'll take watch. Just in case, said Randall. Car stops. Restaurant appears. Doors open. Both Jeffrey and Lavinia are walking into the restaurant. Van appears. Both Lee and Randall are listening. All 3 appear. Then look at the van. Come on. Let's blow it up, said Dick. We need to distract them. Then plant the device, said Leo. All right, said Dick. Dominic, set it. We'll distract them, said Leo. Yes, sir, said Dominic, knocking on the door. Door opens. Yes, said Randall. Yeah, you can't park here, said Leo. Both Lee and Randall show badges. Official police business, said Randall. Dominic sets in. Explosive. Thud against the van. What was that? Asked Lee. Both Dick and Leo punch both Lee and Randall, then run. Lee gets out of the van, fires a gun, then sees the explosive. Dominic pushes the button. Van explodes. Lee falls. Let's go, said Leo. All 3 are running. Lee fires a gun. Dominic falls. Lee approaches Dominic, then kicks him. Both Dick and Leo continue running. Both Jeffrey and Lavinia are approaching Lee. Lee, said Jeffrey. I'm fine, said Jeffrey. Where's the captain? Asked Jeffrey. Gone. This guy and 2 others blew up the van, said Lee. Lavinia looks at Dominic. You know who that is? Asked Lavinia. Am I supposed to? Asked Jeffrey. Do you know who this is, Miss Kudrow? asked Lee. That's Dominic Phil. People called him and Quat. Dom, Dick, Phil and Quat, said Lavinia. Oh, I remember him. We went to school with him, said Jeffrey. Another graduate from our class? Asked Lee. No, he was a year ahead of us, said Jeffrey. Why are our old classmates appearing everywhere? Asked Lavinia. I guess everyone never left. If they came back, said Jeffrey. Cell phone ringing. Lee looks at Dominic's body, pulls out his cell phone, and then presses accept. Hello, said Lee. Hello, Mr. Howard. It's been too long, said Black X. Who is this? Asked Lee. Well, you can call me Black X, said Black X. Why are you targeting our old classmates? Asked Lee. That question will be answered soon enough. I'll see you soon, Officer Howard, said Black X. Cell phone clicks. Lee looks at both Jeffrey and Lavinia. Who was that? Asked Lavinia. Whoever it was, they said their name is Black X, said Lee. Black X, said Jeffrey. What did he say? Asked Lavinia. He'll be seeing me soon. All right, you two are under my protection now. Anywhere you go, I go, said Lee. No problem, said Jeffrey. All three are running. Footsteps approaching. Black X watches all three running. Soon, officer. Soon, said Black X. Footsteps running into the police station. Stay here, on the bench. I'll tell everyone about the chief, said Lee. Both Jeffrey and Lavinia are sitting on the bench. Don't worry, we'll figure out who's doing this, said Jeffrey. Cell phone rings. Is that you? Asked Lavinia. Yeah. Jeffrey pulls out his cell phone. It's Martin. Martin, where are you? Asked Jeffrey. Mr. Fullington, said Black X. You son of a bitch. Where's Martin? Asked Jeffrey. Black X looks. Don't worry, Mr. Morgan's fine. You're lucky. I was going to dump his carcass, but I decided not to, said Black X. I swear, when I find you, I'm going to kick your ass, said Jeffrey. Well, I found you, Mr. Fullington. And let me say, Miss Kudrow really matured, said Black X. Jeffrey looks, then sees Black X across the street. Black X waves. You all right, Jeff? Asked Lavinia. He's outside, said Jeffrey. Lavinia looks. Tell her I said, and Quat. Hello and Quat, said Black X. Why shouldn't I come out there and kick your ass now? Asked Jeffrey, walking towards the door. If you come out here, all those police officers will die. Jeffrey stops. I have explosives everywhere in that station, said Black X. I don't believe you, said Jeffrey. Do you want to chance it? Asked Black X. What do you want? Asked Jeffrey. I want Mr. Howard, Miss Kudrow, and you, said Black X. Where? Asked Jeffrey. The old, abandoned factory. By the river, said Black X. I'll see you there, said Jeffrey. And Mr. Fullington, come alone. Only you three, said Black X. Cell phone clicks. Black X walks away. Why'd you let him go? Asked Lavinia. I need to get Lee. Door opens. Lee looks. Lee, out here now, said Jeffrey. Lee walks out. Door shuts. What? Asked Lee. I got a call from Black X. He wants us to go, said Jeffrey. Well, I'm getting help, said Lee. No. Whoever this is, just wants us three alone, said Lee. Door opens. Meeting's over. Go back to what you were doing. Where do we meet him? Asked Lee. At the old, abandoned factory. By the river, said Jeffrey. Lavinia stands up. What are we doing? Asked Lavinia. We need to go to the factory near the river, said Jeffrey. All three are walking out of the police station. The police car starts. The police station explodes. All three look. Holy shit, said Lee. He was telling the truth. Let's get to the factory, said Jeffrey. The police car drives away. Factory appears. The police car stops, then turns off. Doors open. Trunk opens. Shotgun cocks. Lee hands both Jeffrey and Lavinia guns. All three walk into the factory. Light appears. Jeffrey looks, then sees Martin hanging. Both Lavinia and Lee look. Martin, said Lavinia. Lee pulls out the knife, then cuts the rope. Martin falls. Martin, he's not dead, is he? Asked Jeffrey. Lee feels a pulse. He's alive, barely, said Lee. Both Dick and Leo pointed guns. All three raise their hands, clapping in the distance. Black X appears. Welcome, all three of you, said Black X. We're here. What do you want with us? Asked Jeffrey. I brought you here for revenge. Each of you did something to me. Now, it's payback time, said Black X. What did we do to you? Asked Lee. Well, let's start with Martin. Pick him up. Leo stands Martin up. He embarrassed me by throwing me into the showers. Martin tries talking. What's that, Mr. Morgan? Yes, I'll help you, said Black X, pointing his gun. Gun fires. Martin gets shot. Lavinia gasps. Listen, whatever we did, we're sorry, said Lavinia. Black X walks towards Jeffrey. Mr. Fullington, and Quat. Sorry and Quat won't help you, said Black X. We'll give you whatever you want, said Lee. Mr. Howard, do you know what you did to me? Asked Black X. No, said Lee. Well, I'll tell you. You tripped me, pushed me and called me a pussy, said Black X. Lee looks at Black X and Quat. It can't be your and Quat, Lee said as he was punched. Quiet. Bring me the rope. We're going to have 3 hangings, said Black X. You're a pathetic person. Killing people. I'm surprised you can look at yourself, said Jeffrey. You know, when I look at myself, I see my enemies, Mr. Fullington, said Black X. Rope being tied around all 3 of their necks. Black X raises his arm. All 3 are slowly rising. Wait, can't we see our killer before we die? Asked Jeffrey. I never thought of doing that. Thanks for the idea, Jeff, said Black X, taking off his mask. Philip Thomas appears. PT, said Jeffrey. Yes, Jeff, your old friend. You're probably wondering what you did to me. After graduation, you and my sister. You crashed the car. You survived, she didn't. You killed my sister. Now it's your turn, said Philip Thomas. Do you think your sister would want this? I didn't kill your sister. She turned the wheel, making us crash. You see, I tried saving her. It was too late, said Jeffrey. Liar, Leo. Make them twitch, said Philip Thomas. Dick points his gun. Freeze, Mr. Vince. You're under arrest for all the murders you've committed. Put your arms behind your back, said Dick. Look out, said Jeffrey. Dick looks. Leo goes to grab the gun. Gun fires. Leo falls. Dick pulls Philip Thomas, then pushes the button. All 3 are being lowered. So, you're an officer, said Lee. Detective Dick. Kochner. Me and my people have been trying to find out Black X's identity. Now Mr. Vince will go to jail, said Dick, untying the rope. Goodbye, Mr. Vince. said Jeffrey. I'll see you again, said Philip Thomas. Lee looks at both Jeffrey and Lavinia. Are you two all right? Asked Lee. Yeah, said Jeffrey. 2 weeks later. Prison appears. Philip Thomas is sitting, then grabs the phone. Hello, Mr. Fullington, said Philip Thomas. How've you been? PT, asked Jeffrey. At first, I didn't like it, but now, I do. I want to apologize, Mr. Fullington, said Philip Thomas. It's all right. PT, said Jeffrey, but I will tell you this. It ain't over yet, said Philip Thomas. What do you mean? Asked Jeffrey. I wasn't alone. Friends will come get me. I'll leave this place and then start again. You ain't safe, Mr. Fullington, said Philip Thomas, laughing. The end.